Hi guys, this is Camille and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I uploaded a vlog regarding Resident Evil 3 trailer, my reactions and expectations there. So this time I would be talking about two topics. One is the Resident Evil 8 and two is that Resident Evil will have a Netflix series. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, I'm gonna talk about Resident Evil 8 regarding its leaks and rumors. Again, for disclaimer, Resident Evil 8 topic is just a rumor and nothing has been made through an official announcement. And Capcom has yet to officially announce that they are making Resident Evil 8. Confirmed or not, I believe this is an interesting topic to talk about. So, again, let's start. Let's start. So, one rumor has been made is that Ethan from Resident Evil 7 will return as a playable character. Personally, I haven't finished Resident Evil 7 yet, so my knowledge about Nathan is little to none. But knowing Resident Evil series, their characters are really ironic, so that makes you love them or hate them. But I really hope that they will give a better and deeper story about Ethan. So this one is not really that important, but Resident Evil 8 was tested as of last year. And that gives us a hint the reason why these rumors and leaks are circulating. Rumor says that a new title will be given and not Resident Evil 8. Actually, this is kind of weird because Capcom, except for Resident Evil Revelations, Gaiden, Gun Survivor, and Code Veronica, they always stock numbering the main series of Resident Evil. So, if they would give a new title and not Resident Evil 8, I'm looking forward to this actually. The next rumor that RE8 would RE8 or Resident Evil 8 would be probably a first person play. And I mentioned this before, I think that I really hate first person because aside from I feel dizzy, it limits you to view the environment of the game. And Capcom really did a good job in Resident Evil 2 Remake, making it a third person, at the same time having fixed camera angles. So I hope Capcom would go back to this fixed camera angles and third person play, but of course, we know that's not gonna happen. The game would start in a setting of village leading you to a castle. For those who are Resident Evil veterans and following the main series, it sounds familiar, right? This setting is very familiar because we encountered this at Resident Evil 4. For me, this would be nice because I like the environment of the village back in Resident Evil 4. So, what more with the Resident Evil or RE engine? So, right? So next would be the environment would be as in a snowy mountain in Europe or somewhere there in Europe. Actually, I'm looking forward to this. The village and castle in a snowy mountain. So of course, zombies will still be an enemy in Resident Evil 8. And there would be a certain female monster to follow Ethan throughout the game. And wolves will be there as well, considering that the setting around would be a snowy mountain. So wildlife is there, so again, looking forward to it. Another rumor is that Chris Redfield would return for Resident Evil 8. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this and I'm really excited about this because I'm really a great fan of Chris Redfield. And it would really be really great if Capcom would remodel him better than Resident Evil 7 in the Not a Hero DLC. And I'm so happy that his story is not is not yet at the end of the timeline. Playable or not, I just want him to have a closure regarding his story. Recently, there are more added leaks regarding Resident Evil 8. So one information that the game being scrapped or in development is actually false. The game is well underway and its release would probably from 1.5 years. So the same the setting is still the same at Eastern Europe and will feature the village in a snowy environment that was mentioned earlier, and but a smaller castle than Resident Evil 4. In my previous research, there would be werewolves, but in this updated information, creatures are not werewolves, but werewolf alike, which makes sense because because there might be a kind of mutation to hunters. And so zombies will have armored and swords. So this surprised me actually at first because zombies with armors and stuff. But I realized earlier that this is very similar to the zombies of Resident Evil 4 in the castle, the ganados or the stuff like that in Resident Evil 4. And then according to rumors that Resident Evil 8 would be more action than Resident Evil 7. Of course, as previously mentioned, Chris Redfield is set to return, but new rumors said it would have a twist. A leaked video that Chris had killed Ethan. Actually, is this mean that Chris will be a villain in Resident Evil 8? So, regarding that, what are your thoughts regarding the Resident Evil 8? Do you really believe that Chris is a villain, witches hunting Ethan, zombies in armors? Comment down below your comments and let me know your thoughts. And the second topic to be discussed would be the Resident Evil in Netflix series. So sometime around last year, rumors have gone around the internet that Resident Evil might have its own Netflix series. There has no confirmation yet if the rumors are true, but in initial information that the series would have two main characters, excuse me, namely Jade and Billy Wesker. Two different mothers, but Albert Wesker as their father. Other choices for the main characters are of course Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield. An article was released in February 7 from Bloody Disgusting, rumored that Resident Evil series on Netflix will start production in June, as well as we have a possible story timeline. Of course, Netflix has yet to confirm this, nor the Constantine film. So personally, I would love to see a Netflix Resident Evil series. I have been a fan of the series since I was 4 years old. I think I mentioned that on one of my vlogs regarding Resident Evil. I just hope that the production of the Netflix series would follow the game's timeline, or at least close to the main series and the timeline. So, regarding this one, and with all that being said, what are your thoughts on regarding the Resident Evil series Netflix? What story are you expecting? Comment down below your thoughts. Again, this is Camille. Thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. Again, this is Camille and saying that life is a game, play with it. So, thank you for always watching and see you on the next video. Bye!